Hello, hello, hello. Friday, Friday, Friday. Freaky Friday. All the freaks will probably end up here. Somebody said that reminded them of Mr. T or the Mr. T song. I love it. Ooh, my voice. I love Mr. T growing up. And the A team. Yeah. I do pity the fool. I pity fools all the time on here. Lots of fools out there to be pitied. Probably including myself at times. I hope T is having pity on me too. Um, I don't have a lot today. I have a couple of charts that I thought were very interesting to go over. One is a conspiracy chart that might help us navigate some of these conspiracy theories, kind of like a map, sort of. Um, and the other one, guess what? I figured out how to find our gender. We're going to finally figure out what our genders are today. I have a chart for that. So, oh, and I checked the news. It looked like politics. There's an election happening. Trump is saying some stuff. Kamala's saying some stuff. Netanyahu's saying some stuff. And the sharks are full of cocaine off of Brazil. And there was one other kind of not very important thing. What was it? Yeah, the Olympics are starting. That. Okay, so let's see. Let's do the conspiracy chart first. Oops. Hang on 1 second. What's it telling me? No. Okay. So, real briefly, the conspiracy chart from top to bottom, look, grounded in reality. At the top, detached from reality. So we're going to go up the chart. Credit to these people. I just pulled this off of Twitter. Okay, these are things that actually happened. I hear about MK Ultra all the time. The Bohemian Club, is that an event or just an actual organization? Nayera testimony, don't know what that is. There's one for you. Got a new one maybe for y'all. Operation Mockingbird. So these are things that actually happen, and we come up on what they call the speculation line. So then we cross the speculation line. We get things like Epstein didn't kill himself, Princess Diana. I don't think UFOs are speculation. I think they should be bumped a little higher. JFK, that kind of stuff. What's Denver International Airport? I don't know about that one. So anyway, these are now to the credit of the people on here. Most of them, when they're reminded, do admit that this is just speculation when they start spinning these out. So we're still within the realm of reality. We have questions, is how they describe it. And then we start to leave reality. What's Mattress Firm? Unequivocally false, but mostly harmless. So now we're in the pink area. April Lavigne was replaced. She was a clone. I think Jeff Probst was cloned at one point too on Survivor. You could see the change in personality. It was somewhere around Cook Islands and after. I think there may have been more than one clone. The Beatles never existed. They most certainly did. I listen to their music all the time. Greta is a time traveler. Bigfoot, Loch Ness, Elvis. Prince Charles is a vampire. I still don't know what the Mattress Firm is. Anybody know that one? So anyway, these are like the crazy, nutty conspiracy theories, but they say mostly harmless. The reason they say mostly harmless is because we get into the science denial ones. Look, dangerous to yourself and others. How is dinosaurs didn't exist dangerous? Um, Finland doesn't exist. How is that one even a conspiracy? There's some. I'm not going to read all of these. There's some medical ones. Um, you can see most of them. Then we get to the top of the pyramid. World ruled by supreme shadow elites. Once you believe one, you usually believe most. Get help. Reptilian overlords. Flat Earth. Deep State. Illuminati. George Soros. Man, this is like the whole Panoverse in one chart. QAnon. Nazis own the moon, but at the same time, the moon didn't happen. Adrenochrome. Wow, I think we found our aura detached from reality. Look how high on the pyramid y'all are. So here, I just wanted to bring this little bit of truth today from the conspiracy chart. And I have another chart. Hey, Daniel Barry, happy Friday. It is Friday. I'll see who's streaming in a minute. Maybe we can go pop in on some people. So listen to this chart. I mean, watch at this chart. I'm so excited after struggling my whole life, get to find out what my gender is. You don't need a quiz to tell you what your gender is. You just put yourself where it feels right, at least at the moment, because gender could change and everybody else has to keep up with it. So get y'all's notebooks out. There should be an app for that by now. There's a word for almost everything. Nobody needs to feel alone. Well, how do you know your gender is going to match somebody else's if they're all unique? And look in the middle, it has laughs and gender, whatever that means. So look, we have the feminine, masculine axis. So some people would probably put me higher in this pink area than I would, but I mean, I know I'm not like super butch, who won the football game, let's go shoot things and drink a bunch of beer, masculine. But I don't think I'm like RuPaul feminine either. So I would put myself, let's put myself here. Then you have the compound masculine. See, this is already complex. I see why you need like a PhD in this. The neutral masculine, agender, demi boy. I might be more that. I've heard of something called aut gender too, autistic gender. I think I'm that. Non-binary genderqueer, no, definitely not that, because that starts bringing you toward, you have a neutral gender. Oh, I see. There's a difference between, okay, I'm gonna break down some subtlety for y'all. You have feminine, masculine, and then you have the in between where it's not feminine or masculine. It's kind of neutral between the two. Then you have the other side where it's a blend of feminine and masculine. So like, it's like androgyny. So there's like a different forms of androgyny, the kind that's more neutral and the kind that's more of a blend. Whew, I don't know if I'm neutral or blended. How do I figure this out? Put myself where it feels right. Uh, blue. Blue feels good. The dark blue feels good, but this genderqueer stuff doesn't feel good. The androgyne, I don't know. Somewhere down here. This is harder than I thought it was. So anyway, if all of you want to use your chart, use this chart and fill out your gender. I could maybe blow it up a little bit. No. Here, some credit for people. More credit. All right, those are the charts I have. Let's it says laughs in gender, whatever that means, in parentheses or brackets. I don't get it either. But then I couldn't even find myself on the chart. B, I could barely explain it to the rest of you. How is society supposed to keep up with all these genders? This is too much. And we're this like I'm in Mensa, y'all, and this is a lot. All right, I'm gonna put the link and the panel is open. Come on up. Get the party started. Oh yeah, I was gonna see who's streaming. Let's see. And today's Friday. There's usually a lot going on tonight. There's verbal combat from Speakeasy. Um, let's take a look. Oh, wow. Oh, never mind. Not a lot. Frank is playing video games. Let's see if they're exciting. We could drop in on Frank. Ooh, this is kind of exciting. And it looks like he's not playing a lesbian this time. Hey, Frank, if you watch it. Oh, did I speak too soon? It's hard to tell. Those, those fisting gloves could be legitimate. This is cool. See, the problem with video games and me is all this makes me want to do is go run around at night and do this in real life. I don't get a thrill from watching a pretend person do it on TV. I just get frustrated because I can't be doing it in real life. So it's more of a tease than anything else. I need reality. I need the real thing. Okay, I don't know what this is. Hopefully it's not. It's well, so much for Frank. He had his chance. Gong. Hey, Moose. Yeah, come on up if you have a decent topic, you're able to have a civilized conversation, more or less, with a Satanist and a Spurg. So that's all that's going on in the panelverse right now. Twitter, I don't think there's much. I showed you the chart yesterday of the trust in institutions and how much they've declined across almost all the generations, except for the military, except for millennials, the TikTok brained. The trust in the military has increased from like 78 until 2018, I think was the years. And all generations except millennials. Millennials are black pilled on everything. But it also surprised me how less trust, how more trust there was in the corporations than I thought that there would be. They weren't as steep of a decline. It's so hard to make sense of reality these days. And then if you add mental health into that and autism and all that other stuff, it makes it it's like more difficulty levels. But I think the average person struggles too. All right, let's see. Wow, not even 15 minutes in. Okay, I really didn't have a lot of material today. Let me look at the news again. It is called news after all. Maybe it changed. Oh, Trump's meeting or met with Netanyahu. Kamala kicks off her campaign. Wildfires. Olympics. That's about it. Nothing exciting. Well, this might be a short stream. Unless somebody wants to come up. You know me, I try to get one in each day. At least one. I'm sure I'll be back tonight too. Easy's probably doing verbal combat. Tomorrow, PF Jung. Yeah, let me give you that link. PF Jung is going to do the morning show. And I may do another after show afterwards. So you could call into PF Jung. You have to cam up. That's his one ask. His other ask is bring something to disagree with. He likes to be challenged. Oh, hey, Plasma. I don't know. I don't know if there is many people here right now. Oh yeah, cool, Moose. Absolutely, spend time with your daughter. Be a dad over anything else. That's I was thinking about this the other day, thinking about the Jesus and the Father and the Daddy and the authority thing. Oh wow, did you already finish it, or is it something you could stream? I know. I went just a few blocks to run some errands, and it was gorgeous. It's the perfect temperature. I wish there was a hike. If anybody out there wants to go hiking, let me know. No, this is my plans. You're looking at it. Um, I might get together with a friend later and watch some TV. And when I say get together with, I mean remotely through the laptop. Oh yeah, I was talking about like dad and father and all that stuff, and like the daddy issues. And man, what a time we would have. We talked about a panel camping trip this summer somewhere, but it's the panelverse. It didn't get off the ground. And I remember like the first few years we lived in a city, a small city with my dad. Like that's where my dad's family was. And then at some point my mom took me and my sister and we moved to my grandmother's town, and that's where we grew up. And eventually she met my stepdad, and he was like a new father figure. And we would still see my dad on weekends. They had visitation and stuff. Um, but while we were in my grandmother's town, where I grew up, I called my town, my hometown. That was the town my mom was from. My dad lived with us there, my actual dad, for a while, maybe a year, maybe two. But between leaving his town and meeting the stepdad, and he was always kind of in the background. I remember him laying on the couch watching TV. He was real quiet. My dad, I think my dad's an introvert. He doesn't really talk much. He's very quiet. And so I did grow up with an actual father for a little while in the background, but I don't have a lot of memories of it or of him. Or we didn't talk, we didn't interact. It wasn't like so when Moose is talking about his daughter's about to wake up and just and spending time with her, it made me remember that I had the father, but I don't know if I had the spending time with. If I did, I don't remember it. I know, huh? I don't think I don't think I've met anybody from the Panelverse yet in real life. When I was flying home, I had a layover in Dallas, and Chris and I were going to try to meet, but they had all these airport rules that made it really impractical, and so we didn't actually get to meet. But he did meet Lib. He and Lib met, and then I've had friends from real life come on the Panelverse that I already knew previously. But I don't think I've met anybody yet from the Panelverse in real life. Hi, Manel. I like the dove. Jesus, Holy Spirit energy. Um, let's see. I put the link for PFU. All right, I'll keep it going like 10, 15 more minutes, and then I can always start another one later. I just want to check in, see if I think of this, and my goal actually is to have kind of a community drop-in center. So if this were real life, it would be open all day, and people could drop in. So because I'm just a one-man show right now, I just open them when I can, just in case. And if people ever need or want to stream and I'm not doing anything, just hit me up on Discord and say, hey, do you want to open a stream? Oh, I Plasma, I appreciate you. I was saying the other day, this audience, I would not be where I am today. And by the way, I don't know if y'all have looked at numbers lately. I can't even look at them because they don't even seem real. We're over 400. Oh my God, it just went up more. We're like 70, 87 away from 100. From our goal, our 500. We're like less than 100. We're like right almost there. And I would not be even close to that without this chat audience or this comment section, because that is the fuel and the engine that kept this thing going the whole time. And when it was me and Chris, I remember when we first started, there were like no viewers or one or two viewers, or like our friends would watch. And then we gradually watched the viewers increase. And without the chat, like, I know there's some people that stream and don't watch the chat. I don't know how they're doing it because I have to. It's so much a part of my experience. I can't imagine streaming without the chat. You guys are so much a part of this that I don't even think I could do it without that part. That's one reason I do it live, because a lot of people will have guests and interview them ahead of time, and then post it. And I just can't do that. I have to have that live interactive element. That's what drew me to YouTube in the first place. It was like content that I could interact with. Oh, Mike the Legend. Yeah, he has been hanging out here lately, um, having perfectly pleasant conversations to me and behaving more or less until he's provoked, like most people on here. And the numbers are going up, so. But yeah, if he crosses a line just like anybody else, and we have had that happen in the past, um, then I'll take him off and he won't come back. And then y'all can all say how right you were. Um, Lots of new faces too. Hello, you. And if you don't want to come on panel, but you have a topic or something you want to discuss, you could throw in the chat too. I'm going to keep it going a little while longer. Like I said, I had plans with that friend to watch some shows that we watched together, and I think I'm going to go do that if there's no need for a panel, and then I'll come back in the evening. And I think what's his name, Han Banana, was on last night. He's wild. And then they went to his stream afterwards, and he did a show, and it got really. I thought I pushed the limits on this channel. He really pushes those limits. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Manel. Wow, yeah. We're in fact, I think probably this weekend or maybe next week, I'm going to do one more. I don't really promote on social media. I don't beg for subs anyway. I do post the links of when I'm live. I think I'm going to do one more push, like PBS pledge drive on all of my social medias. We're almost there. Please help us get. Is it over the hill, over the hump, to the finish line, and see if I can get some subs from there. I might be able to get. We might be able to close it on that goal. Like, what's maybe by August. So yeah, thank you all very much. Appreciate it. It's like I said, it's for a larger purpose. This is intended to be a community project. This is only part of it. We have a Discord. Um, we hang out there. We have conversations. We watch movies, TVs. Sometimes we game. So there's a whole community happening behind the scenes. And my goal is eventually to have this be 24 hours or as close to it as possible. And keep it going. Okay, we possibly have somebody in the back. Can you cam up so I can make sure you are a real person? All righty. All right, you're not going to porn bomb me, right? We're going to try this. Okay, I'm going to bring you on. Okay, we have Manel. Welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
I listened to you before, and I kind of like what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Um,
You speak.
I think I'm going to go with it as if I do. It's hard for me to be on the other end of it. Um,
No,
but
you're a gentleman. You're a gentleman. That's
uh,
important.
depends on who you ask, I guess. I do start out. I start out gentle and nice. I try to.
No, you're a gentleman. From what I've seen, and I've met some men. Trust me.
Oh.
Anyway, I was listening to you, so I'll just be quiet for a minute because I have to. I'm going to be here for a few minutes, and then I'll disappear. But I want to
Oh,
listen to
okay.
what you've
Because
got.
I was gonna see what's up with
Oh,
you and
okay.
what's on your mind.
Oh, well, oh, don't. It's like a river. So you
Oh,
don't.
don't.
You'll stop me.
Okay. Well, you're certainly welcome to sit there then. Do you have a channel that you want to promote?
It's Marnell Cedar Blue Lily with a
Let's see.
double A
You're
for
you're
Marnell.
um you're watching from Moose, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right. Let me try to find you there.
Well, I've just subbed you, by the way.
Oh well, thank you. We're
You're
trying to get
welcome.
to our 500.
I
Let's see
don't
now.
sub anyone that sounds stinky. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, there is that finding that balance. And where
You
do
know
you
what I
want the
mean?
subs to come from? For the most part, we've grown pretty organically. I'm very happy with how
That's good.
authentic the growth has been.
I'm not here
Yeah,
for
I'll
clicks.
do it in just a sec as soon as I figure out. Or if you want to drop your link in the back chat, I can post it in the
No, no. I'm on a tablet,
Okay.
and I can only use one screen at a time. So when I'm in the chat, I'm in the chat. When I'm in the live, I'm in the live, and that's it.
All right, I'll
So
try to find it then. Here is
thank you so
Discord.
much. I do read things, so I read from books and stuff, little bits and bobs, and sometimes I write some poetry and try and read that as well.
Oh, on your channel.
Yeah, I mean, I do have another channel, which was my original channel, but then for some reason YT locked me out of it, and that's why I created Marnell Cedar Blue Lily. But my original channel is Miss Space Cake, which I haven't used for a while. But that's not why I'm here. I'm not here for clicks. I'm just here to connect with people. And really, initially, I only came for the music, literally.
Oh,
In in
the music here.
2005. Well,
Um,
just sorry.
it's still not coming up, so I don't know how to search
So
for it. I'm
it's
trying different terms.
so there's no spaces. It's Maanel, and then Sita Blue Lily.
All right.
There's one word basically, but a double A and the
There
Marnell.
we go. I got it now. All right.
Yeah, kissing the cloud, kissing the earth. Yes.
Miss Space Cake.
Oh no,
Hey,
that's my
Proby.
other channel.
Oh, that's the
Yeah.
one that came up. Let's see. Yeah, but it is. It's the cloud kissing the. You have to
Right.
turn sideways. The sea, the ocean.
Well, it's the earth. It's everything.
Oh, let's see. There is. That's the only one that's coming up is Miss Space Cake.
So Miss Space Cake is my older channel, and Marnell Sita Blue Lily with a double A, Marnell. So my name that's up on the screen is my actual name. So Marnell Delay is my name, but my channel name, my second channel name it's MAANEL and then SITA Blue Lily, all in one word, no space, no spaces. And that's the one I'm using at the moment because it gets tiring when you have to hop back between channels. Do you know what I mean?
All right, I found it.
That's you. So just
Cool.
follow my most recent channel for now, if ever you want to. But I do sit down and I read sometimes stuff. I like to read from Castaneda's book, The Magical Passes. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. Like
What's it called?
everyone. Oh, it's Castaneda's Magical Passes.
Oh, Carlos Castaneda, the psychedelic
Yeah, yeah.
books.
Well, yeah, it's from Don Juan. Well, this is not psychedelic actually. It's more about moving your body. So it's the magical
Oh,
passes. Yeah, yeah. Because Don Juan actually, I read all the Don Juan books,
yeah,
and they're
those. I read those in college.
fascinating, absolutely fascinating. But so I've started reading this book, which I've had for many, many years. You know, I read a lot of stuff. Not so much recently, but I'm going back. I'm kind of um, retracing my steps because it's helping me with what I'm going through right now. I'm in a position where my parents both have died, and I've got my half sister stealing the house, trying to steal the house with the lawyers from me. So they're trying to make me homeless. So I'm trying to keep myself in a kind of a positive place, if that makes sense. And these things help me stay positive. So
Wow, that's all happening right now, all at
I,
once.
yep, everything all at once.
Do you have the like the right support and connected to the right resources you need to do what you have to do?
Um, well, I have, I have a friend that I know that I can trust, and then I have another one that I know I can trust. So, I mean, it's like the onion, you know, the layers of trust.
Mhm.
So, yeah, no, I do have people I can trust, but the system, and I've been pushed back into the system, obviously, because it's made me quite ill, all this. So I've now had to go into we call it UC here. So
Is
it's
that, are you in
universal.
UK? Is that the UK?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's UC is the universal credit system. So and they're pushing a lot of people into this.
What is that?
You know,
Is that that
it,
sounds ominous.
it is ominous. Trust me. It's called universal credit, and it's part of all this system that they're trying to bring in, right? And it's not just here; it's everywhere, literally, especially in Western countries. You could
What's
look
it
at it
called?
later.
Universal
Credit.
credit
It's
system?
quite disturbing. I mean, all the people that work in these government bodies.
United Kingdom Social Security payment is
No,
replacing and
no,
combining benefits.
yeah. Universal credit is what it's called.
Is that your version of the welfare system? The social service, social safety net?
I suppose, yeah. I suppose it would be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't
Wow.
touched the system for over 10 years. Okay. And I said I would never go near it again. And now I'm actually I've actually applied for housing because of the situation I'm in. That my half sister, who's not lived in this country since she was 12, she's 63 and has always refused to help mum and dad, which is why I'm here. I came to help mum and dad Mum died a few days after I arrived, and then Dad died about a month later. And then I was left with all a mess, basically. So this is for anyone. There's lots of other people that will be in this same situation, by the way, not just me. Anywhere in the world, okay, in your country as well. It doesn't matter. The fact is that it's really difficult when you're on your own. You ain't got a bloke to support you, and then the only men that you meet, unless you've got older friends, male friends, the only men you meet, unless you spread your legs, they will not help you. And
Wow. So no more gentlemen out there.
well, no, that's not what I mean. I have two very, very kind gentlemen in my life, and they don't expect me to do that. So those are the only men that I actually trust. Well, no, there's other ones. I mean, I trust Moose, and you know what I mean.
Well,
It's a bit.
I think that's good that it's not all men and that there are some you could trust.
Oh no, I'm not a feminist. Trust me, I'm really not a feminist. I strongly believe in this balance of male female, and this is, I think, what has been forgotten in the world. There's all this kind of fighting and it's all this constantly, which is so
Yeah,
sad.
there is. It seems like it's coming from the women towards the
There
men.
are a lot of Yeah, there are a lot of women, but there are also a lot of men that are just as bitchy. So it's not just women, but it is
Yeah,
not just
probably so.
men. I don't look at anyone and go, well, you must be this and you must be that. I take it on board. I look at you and I'll go from there. And then I find that some of them are really freaking weird, really weird, very, very
Speaking of
strange.
weird, midlife, come up and tell us about it. We
Come
need a
on then,
raging incel perspective.
go on.
Our freak too, if you want.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was talking to the comments.
Oh, okay.
Tell them they
Yeah.
could come up. Oh, okay, he will. We're gonna get an incel perspective from midlife bro
Excellent.
logic.
Okay, I'm not a spring chicken, by the way. I'm 57,
Me
but I'm
neither.
not an old. I'm not an old git either, really. You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
get. We're about the same generation, actually, so no,
Excellent, excellent.
no problem
I appreciate
there.
it.
Wait, what? Freak, your car got stolen?
No way.
Was it like you parked on the street? People, and that's the ones, at least here in Seattle, that's like the ones they prioritize the least is car theft, property crimes, that kind of stuff.
Well, I mean, I've observed a lot of what's been going on over there as well. I mean, I've got family in America and Canada, and in Sri Lanka, and in Germany, and possibly also in the south of France. But luckily, the majority of the weird stuff, and I'm sorry, I've got a father that came from Sri Lanka, but he also has a grandfather that came from France that was born in London. And then I've got a German mother. So for me, I don't care about the color of your skin. I care about the color of your heart. And if you are going to be a shit, then you don't deserve to come into our land. That's all I've got to say.
Yeah, I think a lot of people feel that way, and for some, it's just a law and order thing. Like, why aren't existing laws being enforced that would apply to anybody?
Mm. But they're not laws. They are Black's law. They're not true law. True law is do no harm. That's the only law. There is no other law. And harm means theft, rape. You know, there's literally doing harm. So do no harm is the only law. That's it.
Yeah, that word's getting stretched quite wide
Oh,
lately, though.
oh,
I wonder about that.
no. Oh, sorry. I beg your pardon. It was stretched many centuries ago.
Harm was. Because
No,
even in the
no,
UK, like, can't the police come out now if you feel offended by something on Twitter? The police come out to your house.
what the frig is that?
That's
That's
what
ridiculous.
in the UK there were things trickling in on Twitter of that happening. People get like the
It's
cops come to their house for some tweet that they sent that offended somebody, and then they would arrest
well,
them.
I don't do Twitter. Sorry, I don't do it. I don't do Twitter. I don't do. I do by proxy Twitter and TikTok and all those, but I
You do
only do it
TikTok?
like on. No, by
No.
proxy only. If there's someone that'll do like a long stream of little segments of TikTok, I'll go watch it. And I even subscribe to some of them. So I have subscribed because I find it kind of funny and scary and interesting and bizarre. And it's like, what the frick?
Well, good thing we had 4 years of Donald Trump and then Biden to prepare us for that. Do you are you mostly YouTube then?
I do Odyssey.
Odyssey, okay. That
I got
do
locked
you
out of
have what
BitChute.
the
Sorry.
what?
I got locked out of BitChute, so I won't use it anymore. And I got locked out of Patreon, but they were still taking money from me, so I'm really pissed off with a
Oh, I
lot
would
of
be too.
these. Yeah, and even PayPal, I won't use them anymore. They're pieces of poop.
Do you have
So be careful with Patreon.
with who?
Patreon, PayPal, BitChute. Anyone that wants money from you, unless you actually know them, whether it's on Odyssey or YouTube. Like I follow Truth Stream Media, Melissa Dykes and Aaron Dykes.
I
I
don't know the
really like them
dikes.
too. Oh yeah, the Truth Stream Media are brilliant. They do some great stuff. So I followed them. Lots of different people. Rice Crypto, Chris Rice, followed him. Various other people. Hey there.
Hey,
Yeah.
So
incel.
I'm very careful. Anyway, okay, I'll be quiet now.
No, go ahead. Don't mind him. He's just he'll
No,
just sit up in the corner
welcome
and
him. He's
floss.
picking his teeth. He's just nommed something tasty. Oh, you make me feel hungry now.
He wanted to give his
Right,
midlife wisdom.
I feel like I should
go
just
on.
shut
You
up.
two talk.
I feel
You
like I'm
two
just going to
talk,
start a
please.
fight, piss people off.
You're gonna start a fight
Probably.
Gonna
with
start.
her? With
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
Can I?
oh.
I'll stand behind you then.
Well, I heard. Do you have any strong opinions on vertical versus how it
Bro,
is
you got
now?
to do it.
Barney, I heard you've been having success with the vertical.
Well, put the light in front of you if we're going to cam up. Menel delay. Let's see what you're working with. Put the light in front of you. Come on.
I thought I better be polite and show my craggy face.
You got to
Here
put the
I
light
am.
in front of you. In front.
He can't see anything.
You just look like
He's
an
very
apparition.
visual.
Yeah.
I'm in
Put the light in
Scotland.
front.
It's getting dark here.
I've been to
So,
Scotland.
you
I had
get-
haggis. Can you cook
That's
haggis?
my people.
Talk about that.
I have Scottish in me. That's my heritage. Part of it.
I went to Scotland to have haggis. I wanted to go see McKellen. Hold on. I think I have the business card. Let me look.
Well, it's pretty cool here.
Yeah.
Come and see the Ely chain walk. You'll see the center of a gigantic tree. You'll enjoy it. It's
The chain
amazing.
walk. Those Scottish are
How's that?
What is that? Are
That's where
you
I went.
Scottish too?
You ever been to
Yeah,
this
I'm on
place?
the East Coast. I am on the East Coast.
You ever heard of that one?
I'm on. Ariseg. Oh no, I've not. Where is it? Hang on.
Glass.
I don't know.
No, take it up.
Glasgow.
The
Wherever
bottom
that
bit.
is.
Glasgow. That's the West Coast. Glasgow. That's all right.
Look at, are
Hey, we're all
those, what's
connected.
behind you? Is that swords or weapons or antlers?
No. This is what my mum left behind. So
it's all kind of interesting. Fanfanos.
yeah, that's that piece of wood there. Oops, there. That is a piece of driftwood that looks like a bird. That my
Okay.
mum. We collect things, you know, and my mum was very. She used to sing to the people in the freaking supermarket, you know. She's like,
sounds fun.
operatic. Yeah.
What's
they
up,
remember
Born?
her and my dad. Pardon? Sorry.
What's up, the
I'm
Freak
sorry?
Shock? All
Oh.
my millions of fans, Plasma. I mean, I got antlers on the wall. Should I break them out?
Yeah, I want to see your antlers.
Really?
Yeah, if you want to
Yeah,
show your
come
antlers, show them.
Show your antlers.
Let's see. We'll have a horn off like the real animals do. Logic.
So I must warn you, it is Friday night. I am actually trying to clear some stuff in this room. I was left. Oh, that's so cool. You
Yeah,
soppy.
you win on the antlers themselves, but on style and wearability, I think I still have the edge.
But I got a bear
That's
skull.
cool.
You like that?
You have bear skull?
Oh,
What?
wow.
Shot
That is
too.
cool.
Oh,
Wow. You have a whole like
I got the carpet.
prehistoric
baby
museum in there.
I turned him into a rug.
That's a
You
baby
shot him
bear.
yourself, or you didn't even shoot him. Probably barehanded
No, I shot
wrestled him.
I shot him.
Barehanded.
Oh yeah, barehanded.
Wow.
I think I have a picture. Yeah, this right here. That's me. The thing on my shoulders is my
Sorry.
bear.
Hang
That's the
Okay.
bear on my
Let me
shoulders.
laugh real quick.
That's the elk around my waist. That's my rabbit.
How are you?
So,
How are you still an incel with all of that? You're not.
Oh, is this what pick up? I didn't know that this is how you pick up chicks. Is this how it's done?
It would work for me.
You look just fine the way you are, man. Don't have to do all that.
No, I'm man. I came up because I'm mad at you because you triggered me because you.
Oh yeah, y'all were gonna fight. Do we have time to get some coffee?
I don't know. I mean,
How did
I feel like I shouldn't.
Well, real quick before that, do you still have your lady? Is that still going okay?
Yeah, no, we're good. We're solid. So no lady has any. No one has any chance for this dick. It's off limits.
Oh, well, that's not really where I was going with it, but okay.
Hang on.
Well, where were you going with it? It's like, do I have a lady? Yes. My dick is, it's not on the
Just
market.
one moment,
So.
please.
Yeah, well, no, I work in mental health. I was more going
One
after that
moment,
angle.
please. I am not after dick.
That's what they
I
all
don't
say.
need
Here we go again. This is why I'm triggered. This is the kind of woman that triggers me.
I've got too much stuff going on in my life. No dick. I'm not interested.
Yeah, that's what they all say. This is why I'm triggered,
No,
Jeff. Should I just quit while I'm ahead,
I'm
or
not
should I just get into this big long
I am
argument
me.
and regret it later? What should I do, Jeff?
I am I. I'm not interested in any willies anywhere.
That's
Thank
what
you
they all
very
say.
much.
It's always lies, and we all know it.
No.
It is.
No, when I came up here in 2022, I hadn't been with anyone for over 9 years, and at
That's
the
a lie.
worst time. No.
How do you know?
It's
You
not
don't
a
know
lie.
her life.
I know women, bro.
You don't
They
know her
just stay
life.
They don't count
This
one night
woman-
So much for
stands.
getting coffee.
They don't count weekends. They don't count like a week in
You're
Ibiza.
stereotyping, and you
No,
don't know
it's
her.
a fact, bro. It's
you
a
don't
fact.
know her story.
Gen X Chef, excuse me, you're a gold
Thank
star.
you.
So, bro, trust me. I
He's
know
just
these
trying
women.
to trigger me back. He's
Well, at
trying to
least let her.
trigger me.
Well,
'cause
he hadn't even gotten started yet because he was ready to unload about something.
You can't trust these women.
That's
man.
funny.
Give me a break. Give me a break.
Well,
Daniel, he was in a couple of movies. They were B, Z. What do you B?
Z list.
X.
I just started. I'm just in another movie. Oh, here I got a picture of it. You want to see it? I'm in a superhero movie now.
Sure, that's hard to say no to, I guess. What? What's superhero about that? You look like Monty Python.
I'm a villain.
That's a villain. You look like you look like dressed like a knight.
I'm the abductor. I have superpowers. I had a fight scene. The dude actually punched me in the face during our fight scene. I fucking hated it.
Well, hopefully there's no guns on the set.
Not this one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's called Fat Man. I'm not the fat man. I'm shocking. Someone's fatter than me. So I think he's still in character. You look like a condom with the
Hey, Dirt.
Nice one, Daniel.
Last night, I forgot who it was, but somebody on the stream was talking about, it was Ezra, Mindful Exposure, about how to find deposits of minerals. And we were thinking about you. We're like, we need Fun with Dirt. He'd be perfect for this conversation. So you came up last night. All right, I'm going to let Barney finish chewing his food, and I'm going to go grab another refill, and then we can get into the... You wanted to tug on her wig a little bit.
I feel like I want you to talk me off the cliff, dude.
Why do I have to do that?
I don't know, man. Because it's just
what's the cliff? Like, what's your biggest fear? If you say what you want to say, what's your biggest word? Like fear?
I'm gonna piss off Manel, whatever the crap her name is, and it's gonna be like, oh, Barney is such a horrible person, but really no one takes
before.
Yeah, I know I've done it before. Maybe I should stop. Maybe I should become a new me.
Is there a way to say what you want to say, but without the hatred and vitriol behind it?
It's not.
Or
see,
you want
to now you're triggering me because
okay.
I call it truth, you call it hatred. And this is typical of society.
Well, I was more talking about the affect, not necessarily the content.
The affect. Yeah.
We're loud at the mall. We're loud, or the mall is loud. If we're louder than the mall, that tells you the state of malls today.
I'll turn myself down there.
Let me try to be nice. I'm going to try.
All right. We'll give him a chance.
It just bothers me. Manel is up here. And there's like 50 other things she said, but I'm just going to stick on the man dynamics, right? She said like 50 triggering things that really bother me, but let's just stick on this. She's like, there's no good men left. They only want to have sex. Or they won't do anything for you.
And I never said that. You're putting words in my mouth.
Pretty sure you said that. Pretty sure you see that. See how we're starting off, Jeff? Did she say it or not? Roll the video.
I did not say there were no good men left. I said I have two good men that I trust. You are wrong.
She did say, I remember her talking about the two men that she trusted. I do remember that.
I'm going to go back. And I'm going to watch it. And you said men only want something or they won't help you. You said that.
And the living is easy.
Yeah, I do remember something like that too.
And the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich and your ma is good looking. So harsh, little baby.
Copyrightable.
Don't you cry.
I mean, don't make me go back and rewind it. I wouldn't have been triggered unless you said it. You said something to the effect.
She did say something like that.
Men will only help you if you give them sex. And then you went into like, well, I do have two good friends, which basically means simps that you're using. You're keeping them under the guise of perhaps if they help you enough, if they
over 20 years, they are close friends. You do not know them. Don't judge what you do not know. Thank you.
That's what we do. That's what he does. We do here.
That's what we do. That's what we do,
Well,
Jeff.
I
See, now you're
gathered
triggering
that.
me too.
I gathered
You don't
that.
judge people.
Come
Everyone
on.
does.
I
Stop
do.
it.
I admit. I tell people all the time. I judge. You are being judged. Can't
I
help
mean,
it.
I
That's
can't
what
even
humans
talk to this
do.
woman because she just talks over me. What's the point?
But
So-
you're
I was
judging
in
from.
Syria for 10 years.
You don't know her story. Like you don't know
I
her.
do.
You're judging from
do.
like
I do.
whatever
I do.
she. Okay, well,
I know her story.
No, he does not.
I've heard
know
it
my
all
story.
before. All of your lies, because your lies ain't working now.
Okay,
Who's
so-
hurting now?
right, let me tell you something. When I was 19,
I had to shut you down. Played the fool
10
before.
days.
I was your fool.
Right, 10 days.
Gotta change the lock on the doors.
So if you
Your
don't
lies
know
ain't
what to talk
working
about,
now.
you better shut
don't
your
get me
fucking mouth.
copyrighted party.
So when I was 19, 10 days after my birthday, I was
Here we go.
battered and raped by a guy that had been watching me from his flat for 6 years, from when I was 13. So fuck off and shut the fuck up.
Did you know that? Like from
Just because
13
you had a
on?
bad experience, that means I have to shut up. I mean, this is pathetic. This is pathetic. Jeff, you attract, and I wonder if I fall in this category. You attract the biggest liars, the biggest people who misrepresent the facts in their
Is it
life.
just
Look
me
at
or
Michael
like
Chandler
most
case.
just open
It's not
panels in
mine.
general? Because I see this show up on
It's
all
you,
the
Look
Jeff.
at the
No, it's
Michael
you.
Chandler case.
I attract the
Go
liars.
and look at the Michael Chandler case in London, and he attacked and raped, and he freaking tied up husbands and raped their wives in their
This,
home.
this is not the content I was hoping
hell
for
are you
today.
talking
When I
about
called it
right
Freaky
now?
Friday, this
He
is
was
not the kind of
calling me a
freaky I
liar.
had in mind.
So go and look at the Michael Chandler case back in the 80s, and you will find I am not lying.
I don't think you're lying. I take you at your word. And Barney
know
has
you-
no
I
word.
know
He
you
doesn't know.
No, he's just trying to trigger me, and he's triggered me, and now I'm done.
And now she's what? Oh, did I scare her off? I'm sorry. Is that bad for the show?
I don't know, but I'm willing to take a break from that topic.
Oh, see, I told you I should have shut up, Jeff.
I was
Well, I
trying to
don't-
lighten
I
it
see.
with singing Summertime, but Grumpy Bum didn't want to do.
No,
So that's the incel
summertime.
perspective, folks. There you have it from our in-house incel.
So to make sure that I know that you heard what I said, please summarize.
No,
Nice.
I don't want to summarize. I want to move on. I don't want to keep it going.
And the feminist perspective
Let's
is,
move
I had a bad
along
experience
now.
40
Let's
years ago,
move
therefore you have to
along.
shut up.
Let's move along.
You got to do vertical streams, bro. I don't know what happened, but that shit went crazy.
What? That's stupid. Y'all look so stupid at the bottom, this big, looking up at a vertical squid, half the real estate blacked out on either side.
But it doesn't
I'm
look
with
bad
you,
on the
Jeff,
phone.
mate. That's all I can.
Who gives a shit, man? You get numbers and you meet more people. Bro, I got 300 fucking subs one time.
What, is it
80,000
weirdos
views.
like TikTok weirdos?
Yeah.
I don't want those.
I don't think they're going to stick around, but even if I lose half of them, that's still 150. I'm scared to do a stream now because I haven't had a stream since my last one. It's fucking
Because it
insane.
drew a
man.
lot of people. Who's Logan
now-
Paul? I've heard that name.
That's that YouTube guy. He's got a brother. He's very famous. He fights, and he remember he
Jen
went to
says it looks
suicide.
worse on the phone.
He went to self-deletion forest in Japan, Mount Fuji or whatever, and he found a dude hanging from a tree, and he took a picture of it, and he got in trouble. That's the first time I heard of him.
Oh, I don't need to know if I want to know him.
No, he's very famous. He's like a boxer, and his brother boxes.
That's what I was worried about too. That the vertical crowd is not the crowd I'm going after. I work in
never
mental
came to
health,
the club.
and if somebody needs
I
to
only
watch
came to
vertical,
the-
I'm already worried about their mental health.
But Jen, I'm desperate. I'm a desperate slut
Jen.
who wants subs. Do you understand this?
How
Speaking of
close?
which, Manel
You're
Gray.
already monetized, right?
Yeah. Can you please sub to Midlife Bro Logic, Manel?
Yeah. Let me put his channel here. Give his ego a boost.
Give me a sub, Manel. I need it. I'm just a desperate.
I can only sub you once I come out of the live because
That's fine.
I'm on a tablet.
You would actually
well-
sub to him.
If you stop screaming
Jeff,
at me,
can you help me
I'll
out, please? Considering all the people I send your way, and you're gonna like try to just scrounge up for one sub.
I just posted your channel. What a sub to midlife bro logic. You
yeah, no,
probably
you know
regret
you
it.
said,
Do it
said,
anyway.
you
You
said
could
you're
always
gonna
take
stream,
off your list.
you're gonna sub to bro logic.
Sub
Right.
now. Do it now. Do it now, boy.
No, I mean, I do one thing at a time. So I'm talking to you guys. I'm here. Once I come out of the live, I will go to the chat and then I will sub you. And I will sub
Wow.
you only because
She just
I
erased
actually
everything you accused her of about men. She's even willing to sub to you.
I actually like strong men that are a
Yes,
little
that's
bit
the thing, Jeff.
boisterous
That's what I was
and a
gonna
little
say.
bit narky. And I don't like when you talk to me like I'm a piece of shit because I'm not.
There's a fine line.
Hey,
I like it,
hey,
Jeff.
you see when you do that, you look more like the piece of shit than the person you're talking to.
Bro, there's a thin line between love and hate. It's a song. Look it up.
Yeah,
See,
I
she
know.
likes it.
Hinders.
She likes it. Told you.
I
You know how I know
like
you're gay,
strong
Jeff?
men.
You know how I know you're gay, Jeff?
You gaydar.
Stop it.
No,
You're so
because you don't know
naughty.
because you don't know how to talk to women.
No, yes, I openly admit that's plagued me my whole life. In a way, it's a blessing, but in a way, it's a curse.
Well, then I don't think that's true. Actually, I think that there are different women for different men, and there it is.
Is there a woman for Jeff?
No, I don't need one. I can MGTOW better than the rest of you.
There will be a very you watch in a few weeks. Jeff will have a beautiful woman. I guarantee.
Guaranteed you're not. We have transgender Jesus here. What could get better than that? Hey,
Yo, sub to midlife bro logic. Transgender Jesus saves. Listen, I need to talk about something.
Hello.
I had a TikTok. I'm so hot.
Yeah.
I got kicked off of TikTok.
for the trans thing.
Yeah, I got banned. I have a new TikTok, and I only have one thing up because I'm just like pissed off.
Oh,
It's
you
just
do
so
TikTok?
libtard. It's so libtard.
It is, isn't it? It's gross. I don't like
so
TikTok.
libtardy.
Yeah, I won't do it.
You talking about
I
Barney?
don't do. No.
Dennis?
I don't do TikTok. I don't do. What was all the other? What's that other one?
Instagram.
Oh. I don't do Instagram. I don't do. Oh frig. Oh frig! I can't even remember half of these stupid
See,
freaking
they're
places.
not even worth it. That's
Boomer.
No, I don't do them. I just don't do them. I just stick to the simplest ones that make sense. And quite frankly,
YouTube.
I just do. I do. You know, I was online in the early
Oh, work with me
90s,
here.
right? I was online in 92. I'm an old git, so I'm not looking for anything.
92? Wow, that was before you were like that was like the BBS days.
Dial-up, yeah, it was all
And
dial-up
IRC.
shit, mate.
That was even before AOL.
Yeah. Yes.
Wow.
Indeed.
I
You
met
know
a,
some stuff, Jeff.
I
Excellent.
met a trans on YouTube.
Well, he's on his third bowl. I don't know how hangry he could still be.
I'm on my salad.
Hey,
Um,
damn, that's
God, that looks
Pretty good.
tasty
Like
though. Nom, 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 nom. Oh yeah, that
I
looks
went to
tasty
Lamart.
too.
I went to Lamart. It's like the Mexican joint where they get all the produce for cheap right before it
I'm
goes
not
bad.
a Twitter user.
We got like $50 a pint on them grape tomatoes, man. I got 3 romaine heads for $2.50. It's a freaking bargain, bro.
Nice, looks really good. So someone said I'm a Twitter user. I've never. Actually, I created a Twitter account and I was there for about 5 days and I never used it again. Literally,
I can't stream on Twitter anymore. It says I have
I can't either. They want us to pay now. That's ridiculous.
Oh no, hold on. Wait. Here's a weird thing. I can't receive calls on Messenger through Facebook anymore. I'll be looking at my screen and I'll get missed call. So I've got like friends and family that call me. Can't call me on Messenger through Facebook. Nah, total bunk. So I don't use any of these.
Is it a Facebook?
for
Facebook
anything.
ended that?
Right?
Is that a Facebook thing? We're
Yeah,
still trying to
Messenger is
figure
a
that out,
Facebook thing.
Browns boy.
Midlife
Lower
bro.
intestine as opposed to the upper intestine.
That was funny.
Everyone is like
Sorry.
shocked that I'm bald.
I'm not.
Like I was-
I've never known you as anything but.
Yeah, no, but they're acting like I was trying to hide my bald head with a hat.
No,
all the
I
time.
met
Like,
you bald. You
yeah, it's like I know
you
I'm
came that
bald.
way.
Yeah, but now it's like, oh,
Ready for the
people
Poirot
act like I went
remake.
through some
But
big
it doesn't
change.
matter.
Now I feel like I can't even wear a
If
hat
your
anymore. I'm not.
woman loves
It's called
you,
hat fishing.
you
I'm
give
not
a
hat.
fuck. Excuse me. Sorry about
Someone
that.
talks too much. You talk too
Here,
much.
Barney, take the show for a sec. I'm gonna go grab a refill. I'll be back.
You gonna put me solo?
Beauty.
No.
Beauty is beyond the skin. If you love your woman or your man, it doesn't matter about what's going on with their hairstyle or whatever.
Look,
But
let's
that's a nice
get to the
salad,
point. Let's
man.
get to the point. Let's get to the point. Do you know how to cook haggis?
No, but I do a really good steak though, and I know how to cook lots of other things. I don't eat haggis. It's not my cup of tea.
Do you know what it is?
Oh yeah, no, it's sheep stomach with all sorts of mince in it and vegetables and that. I know exactly how. I know how to cook it, but I don't like it. I don't eat it. It's not my cup
I've
of
only
tea.
had it once. I've only had it in Scotland. You know, we can't get the meat shipped over here to America because of that Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease or whatever. You know about that?
There's no disease. It's bullshit. It's a scam.
But you know we can't get that sheep from England, Scotland, and UK.
I know that. I know. But it is a big scam though. All this shit about the bird flu, the freaking cow, pig, whatever the fuck. It's a freaking scam. The freaking CV19 scam. Scam. They're all a
But
big
we can
bunch
get
of
that.
fucking liars, right?
We get that
Listen,
Australian.
let me tell you something. I've never had the jibby jabby, right? And I'll never have the jibby jabby. Right? Anyone comes near me with the fucking needle, they're going to get their teeth kicked out. Because that's where my feet go first.
Hold on. Look at Dutchie. Shout out to Dutchie. She knows what's up. She must be. I bet she got a biology degree or something. Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Yeah. Good job, Dutchie. Absolutely.
Hey.
Yeet.
Who is this?
Hey.
Is this Moose?
No, that's Deadpool. That's Kidra.
Oh, what's up?
Hey, nice
So-
to meet you. I've never
He's a
seen
separate
you before.
entity.
Hold on. One more
Good to
question,
meet you.
Manel. Do you drink scotch?
Oh, yeah.
Tell the truth. Is Macallan overrated? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. I'll go with that.
Hey, Kidra, what's up?
What's up?
God, I'm catching up on comments.
You didn't spell my name right. It's all
What's
A's, bro.
up?
It's all A's. Inflamed colon. There was a
Daniel,
patient one
what's
time. Listen, there was a woman. It wasn't my patient, but there was a patient. She had a colostomy bag, right? I hope we all know what that is because I don't want to explain it. And apparently, for some reason, her stoma, which is like the thing that comes out of the side of your body, it was highly suspected that her husband was putting his wiener in it, and it kept coming to the hospital. Yes, and he
Don't
didn't.
come on here and tell those kind of stories no more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's right. No.
Okay.
Please continue.
Oh, my
I need
God.
to hear this one.
No.
It wasn't my patient, right? But everyone was talking about it, and apparently, like, it was not healing right, and this and that. And the husband was like, "Oh, we can't close it," and because they were going to close it up and do a resection, get her pooper working again. But like he was pushing for a no. It was so bizarre, and so everyone said that like husband was smashing the stoma.
What?
Just like bizarre.
Disgusting. Yeah. Yuck. Okay.
I mean, hey,
I'll tell you
if
why
they like it, they like it.
Anything. Okay. Well, I'll tell you why I don't like anything to do with the pharma or medical industry. when I was very young,
See what you
I
did.
had. Yeah, you triggered me again, man. So, my friend, when I was little, jumped on my head and freaking crushed my spine, which was not fun. And I'm
My
having,
God.
I'm having, yeah, I'm having issues now, many years later. That's not the point. Can you just repeat what you just said?
What are
That story
BK people?
about
First off,
Who, me?
the
you
colostomy bag that you were talking
want me to
about?
repeat it?
For the third time, really?
Yeah,
I'm already.
because this is to do. This is to do with shit that's going on right now that is affecting like billions of people, if there are billions of people, which I don't actually believe. I don't think. Sorry, I'm sorry, Jeff.
It's not just you. It didn't even start with you. It's
I'm sorry.
oh.
Sorry. Oh,
It's me, like poorly gatekeeping my panel today. Yeah.
Who's Brian King?
I don't know. He's one of our new people. I think he came from Mike, the Mike side.
oh,
Yeah, hey, you should have Mike Cerrone on your channel. That'll get you some subs.
Tell him to come.
My number's shot when that, because he brings this whole troll army that will come and pester your channel about how awful of a person he is, and they bring up. There's like 50 of them at least.
Well, bro, send him over, man. I need
Wow.
subs.
Mike, if you're watching, check out Midlife Bro Logic.
Do it.
He streams live and hop on.
Sponsored by We Need Subs. Click that subscribe button right now.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
all that. Yeah, this guy.
Perfect Friday night. Oh yeah, I saw that. No, I haven't seen it. I have no idea who that is. Not a clue. I don't even
Yeah, I
know if
didn't either.
I want to know.
He's a very popular guy.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to be perfectly honest with anybody. I hope you don't ever do this to yourself. If you want to be transgender, that's entirely up to you. Please don't cut off bits of your body. It's disgusting.
That's what I said.
Totally
Penis lives matter.
That's cosmetic surgery that adults have the right to fuck up their
PLM.
body any way they want.
PLM. Penis lives matter.
No.
Not my body.
Don't cut your
I
bits
think
of your
it's one
body
dude.
off, especially if you're young. If you're older and you want to do that, that's fine. If you're young,
No, it's not. No, it's
don't.
not.
Yeah, you don't need his permission or
don't
mine
Don't
or
let it
hers.
off.
That's between you and your doctor.
Yeah, it's just horrible. Ugh. Oh,
I've seen the photo. I mean, I would do it either, but I'm not going to tell someone else what to do with their body.
So does
Well, let's do that.
anyone
I'm gonna do that.
remember? But listen, does anyone remember that Costa Coffee started advertising the cut off tits bit
Who?
in
What?
their ads? Costa Coffee did it over there in your country, by the way. They haven't done it here because they know that if they did it here, we would stop buying their coffee. But a lot of
What?
people don't watch. Yeah, not what.
I'm
Over
trying.
there in the US, Costa Coffee was putting freaking adverts up with the freaking, like where you've had your freaking boobs removed and then a freaking big golden quiff and looking like a big dude, but it was a cartoon kind of thing. It was disgusting.
I have no idea what you're talking
then
about because I'm
people
so
stop.
busy. I'm so busy looking at these. They're called penectomies. That's when you cut your penis off. and
Why are
then
you
vaginal
looking at
plastic
those?
When you turn it into a vagina. I just want to see like these.
Okay, I'm gonna wrap up for the day. This conversation, this bus is
Sorry.
taking a route I did
This
not
shit
plan.
looks crazy. This looks like worse than cutting
Don't
up a skull.
describe it.
Brian,
Don't
what,
describe
I don't know
it.
about the personal gain. I don't know what he's gaining for being
I
on my
don't know.
channel. So that's the only thing I would
Well, I have
question.
no idea.
Oh, Brian, like, share, and subscribe, bro. Midlife Bro Logic. I love trolls and I love haters. So come on
Yeah,
over.
Mike would do well on his channel. I think all of you would. And of course,
I
I
didn't come
appreciate
up here
the
to
views
troll
and the
at all.
subscribes here too. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
All right. Anything
Well,
you want to
thank
wrap
you.
up with?
Bro,
I
I'm
guess
just getting warmed
Manel.
up, man. I'm getting warmed up.
I
You
just
gonna
want
end
to
the
say
show?
thank you for the conversation. I always appreciate, you know, some banter, even if it gets a little bit dark. I think sometimes we should appreciate the dark because that brings the light in.
Oh yeah, no arguments here. I just worry about the YouTube terms of service.
Don't worry, it won't happen. It'll be just fine.
Everything's gonna be okay.
All right. Barney, got anything?
No, bro, I want to close out. Come on. Can I
All
start?
right. Well, you might as well close unless Kidro wants to say something.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say after hearing those conversations right there.
Yeah, no. We'll try. I'll probably be out later tonight. We'll try again.
I'm still trying to process what just happened.
Yo, sabotage. I just dropped the link. Send all your people over. I need subs. I talk about politics and trending topics. I don't talk about other YouTubers on my channel. That's why I come to other people's channels to do it. Kidro, nice to meet you. Manel Delay. I'll just be nice. I'll just leave it at that for you. It's nice to talk to you, I guess. Someone from Scotland.
Good to talk
Let's
to you.
see. Let me talk to Gen X Jeff.
All right. I'll here. We're gonna close out. So thanks for dropping by.
No, hold on. I'm gonna. Do I get to talk to you, right?
Yeah, I'll be put as Kidro. Got anything?
Yeet.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in. All right.
I didn't murk the channel by talking about chopping off wieners. Your new Scottish, what do they call them? Lassie? What do they call women over there?
Lassie. Isn't that a dog? Lassie.
I think they call them Lassie in the UK or
I
something.
thought it was Irish Lassie or a Scottish Lassie. I don't know. Somebody correct
Birds.
us.
I think they call them birds. They have different names for women over there. She's talking about it. And like, what am I going to do? Not look it up? You know,
the boundaries were stretched by many people all the way around. Also, last night, I'm not singling out any one person. I have a sense of which conversations that I want to have that advance my goals and mission, and which ones don't. That's all this is.
I mean, I didn't even look at the I don't even know how you call it, penoplasty, where they do the women's
I appreciate that.
But that's, bro, it's pretty, interesting there. It's like a train wreck. It's like looking at those. It's like watching Best Gore or something. It's just so gross.
Yeah, like Faces of Death.
Do you want a sub, man? Yeah, I want a sub. Hit me up, man. Sub me right here. Midlife Bro Logic. Boom. Send all your trolley friends. You come over, call me bald, stupid, ugly. I love it. I love the trolls. I love the trolls. Bring them all. Bring your friends. Bring your enemies. Bring your exes. Bring the girls you want to smash. Tell them, hey.
If you are you streaming later?
So I'm scared, Jeff, and I need some encouragement.
You scared to stream?
I am.
Inviting all the trolls over?
No, I'm scared because I had such an epic stream.
Like you're not going to meet the new bar that you set for yourself?
Yeah, it's going to be.
You may not. You got to prepare for that. There's going to be ebb and flow.
But there's no way I can, bro.
Instead
of
hustle and flow.
Bazillion people. A zillion people. Yeah, Star Trek meme. Yep, that's it. Sub to me, definitely. And I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
But you're in good hands. I feel like if you stream now or later today, now Talcott does it in an hour, so you don't want to compete with him.
He's on down.
I feel like these people will you're in good hands with them. They'll give you a good experience.
I don't know what to talk about, man. I mean, the news has been so hot. Trump got, shot. Kamala. I think Kamala's going to win.
I'm kind of planning for that too.
How does that make you feel?
Not good. I'm planning the next 4 years to bunk in my little bunker to how to survive 4 years of a DEI president.
She's going to try to cut her wieners off.
Well, mine's not going anywhere.
They call it coconut peel. Did you see her coconut thing?
About falling off a coconut tree?
Is that? Oh, I had a nose strip on. It was black, and this
Are you still doing your nose hair waxing?
dude, I just did it the other day, and she did it so good. I think I got sick. I had nothing to protect my nose. I've been sick for like a week.
Oh,
But I'm a movie star, man. I had to get ready for my big movie. I'll show a picture again.
You
Right?
you definitely don't live like the rest of us. I think nose hair would have enhanced that. Actually, not.
Well, you're probably right, but I don't want to. I don't want to look any uglier than I have to.
When does it come out?
I don't know.
All right. Will you have anything else? Go to Barney's stream. He's gonna go help him launch his new stream. Make it better than his last one. He does vertical too. So
you should try vertical, man.
I might do it once just to say I did it, and that's it. So I could check the box, like give it a fair try.
It's awful, but you just got to get over the hump. Chuck hates it. Chuck will be mad at you.
Yeah, I might try it today if I stream later.
Kamala's not better than Trump.
Not on DEI, she's not. No, she's not. And that's what I care about. All right. Well,
I met a trans on a panel. There's a trans person.
Well,
I met a trans person.
Ever since Lib, we had one trans person stop by.
Ooh.
Very briefly. That was the one that was going to get her Swedish massage or something, and she never came back.
Lib is not trans. It's fake trans. It's just a phase.
How can you tell who's trans anymore? Who's white? Who's male? Who's anything? The categories are collapsing.
Lib is not trans. Stop it. Lib's just going through a hard time. It's true. Lib is just an edgelord, and I wish her or whatever she wants to be called the best. Stop it. Lib, you're not trans. Stop it. Penis lives matter. BLM. You don't want to hear about my trans experience? That's fine. You just want to get me off the stage?
Wait, do you have a new trans experience to talk about?
Yeah, I went on Tomato's show, or who was that English lady? Mel.
Oh,
like kind of sexy with her lips and her wig.
The
boobies.
Coconut.
And Tomato was on there, and it was just like the silliest typical Kamala kind of comment. It was the name of the show was should women are taking over the world, or they're better leaders, or something like that.
You're not for men.
Not period. Not for anybody. And of course, I basically went on there and said that, and then I triggered. It's funny, like I'll go on panels, and then they have like their champion waiting in the wings. And if I trigger them enough, they'll call out their champion to come fight me. So they rustled up this trans. But the whole thing was
it Nev?
Yes.
Oh.
And the whole thing was like I didn't say it. I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to trigger her. But it's like, what side are you fighting for here, trans? Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to be respectful, right? Because I heard like
you don't have to with her. Nobody likes her.
No, people love her. People respect her over there. Apparently, if you say something about it, you get kicked off the panel.
Nobody we talk to.
I didn't want to say anything, but it's like, you're gonna stand up for what? Women? You're trans. You're a dude. Like, stop it. I didn't say that.
Well, that's again those fuzzy categories. What is a dude now or a woman? She's more woman than dude to me when I interact, except not completely woman.
But she really reminded me of that.
She's in that untranny valley.
Of that baby reindeer, because I don't know where she's.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I don't know what her genetics are, but it's like similar to that. And she's almost passable,
but less pleasant. Almost the same, like sour personality, but even worse than the baby reindeer one, who I actually ended up liking towards the end.
Well, that's what they give you, man. Out of all the weirdos in that show, the trans was the most well-adjusted, of course. Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course they are.
Straight men have it hard now. Y'all are in a plight.
But anyways, I thought I want her to come on my show. I subbed and then I commented. Yes,
I thought you
man.
wanted subs and viewers.
You think that she would run people away?
I wouldn't want if I saw like pulled up your show and saw you were live and that was on it, I would skip right past.
I'm not doing the trans stuff anymore, honestly. But like, I'm going to like probably there's going to be a trans in the Olympics or something. So I really want to get a trans on the show.
It just started today. Do something on the Olympics. Trans watch. Y'all could
Trans
study all
Olympics.
the athletes and pick out which ones are trans.
But now I get lots of unsubs when I talk about the trans. But
are you still doing the Twitch thing, the gays on Twitch?
some like my Twitch videos, they don't show up. I don't know what's going on. I have to like figure it out. Like I go on Twitch, I go on my channel, and none of them show up. This says no content available. I don't understand it.
That's weird. Is it a setting? I don't
It's
know.
probably a setting, but I don't know. Twitter thing and Rumble. I really wanted to be a Rumble guy. I'm just on YouTube, man. I mean, I'm on Rumble too, but
but you're doing vertical, and so you're right there on that bleeding edge.
I don't like it. But
I might try it today just to try. I might do it for 5 minutes and then turn it off and start a normal stream.
Yeah, you have to like restart a stream.
All right. Well, it sounds like it's time for a nap. This Twitch, I don't know.
I think
that's where when I got canceled by the Satanists, it happened on Twitch. That was my last time on Twitch. I never went back after that. Screw Twitch.
That is a no. I'm not going to stop doing retarded streams because I just got like all these subs. I mean, when I do a regular stream, I have to be rewarded with subs and viewership, but I'm not.
So when you do just the act of doing vertical draws viewers to your channel somehow?
Well, yeah.
Wow,
I mean,
I
started, I had like no one watched for like 5 minutes. I'm just sitting here. You ever have a show all by yourself?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You're like, you're just like talking by yourself, and you're like, I'll just pretend there's someone listening. The show
I'll have
must
the
go
antlers
on.
on too at my drum, and I have I have some sparkly lights I could put in them. Because if it's feeding them to the algorithm, viewers are gonna go where it catches their attention.
I wonder if you ate at Subway for 2 days straight, you'd get some luck. I don't know. What does that mean? Is that like?
I think he's making a pun on sub.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry.
They have the little punch card that they used to when I worked there.
Yeah.
Yes, I was a sandwich artist for like
Subway's so gross. It's always regrettable. It tastes good going down. It's just like any other fast food restaurant. It's gross. It's fake. And I don't eat there if it's like a dire emergency.
Yeah, I haven't.
I'd rather just be hungry.
I like Blimpies a lot better. What's a punch grab card? This energy, the conversation grinding to a standstill energy.
Jeff, this is why I get mad at you. You always try to deny that we're not good together. I don't know why.
What are you talking about? No, don't come on here and sprinkle some.
I will.
Show me somewhere on a timestamp what you're talking about. Otherwise,
you're afraid to admit that there's look at this, but even
you're
difficult Dutchie.
This is
difficult Dutchie. She loves the energy. She's talking about us, Jeff. You just don't want to admit that you and me are good together. I don't know why. Why is that so hard for you? Because I'm such an asshole? You're embarrassed to be. I'm like the dork. You don't want to sit with me at my lunch table because I'm a dork? I mean, what is it? Tell me the truth. I'm an asshole, right?
I would sit with you on some days. Depends on who's around at what tables. But you'd be in my table rotation.
You are embarrassed to be around me.
No, I let you on the show today, didn't I? Look, I had to end the stream.
But maybe because you're desperate, though. You're desperate today.
I'm not.
You have a lot of people coming up.
My numbers have been going up.
Well, okay, now you're a big shot. Now you're going Hollywood.
Well, it's I
You
think
won't
it's
even remember.
troll drama numbers, but I'll
You
take them
won't
for
even.
now.
You won't even remember my fucking name. You're almost at 500. You're going to forget my fucking name.
What is your what are you trying to pull here? Is it guilt? Is it shame? What's your agenda? What game are you trying to run? What's your goal? What do you want from me?
What do I want from you? I want you to open up and admit that you and me are a good team, or straight up tell me that I'm a cunt and that I'm not suitable to be in a team with Jeff. I don't know.
I don't think you're a cunt. I let you up here. I didn't have to let you up. There's people I don't even let on the panel at all. I'm like, oh, that person's trying to come on. No, that's not what I want on my show. So the fact that I let you up,
You didn't answer the question, really. I don't know.
it wasn't a question. You told me what you wanted. And
You just
wanted
like you're avoiding.
I don't think you're a cunt. I don't think you're a total cunt. So I can't give you that one. What was the other thing you wanted? To admit
You're
that
scared. Anytime we get too close, you push me away like a slut.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
This is what women do. They just make up random stuff that they can't tie to reality in any kind of way. It's just the porcupine quills. It's just finding that comfortable distance so that our quills don't poke each other too much, too hard, too fast, too long.
I think that's the problem. I'm like the bitch in this relationship.
Frustration.
I'm the female energy in this relationship.
That was obvious to me the first day you showed up. I called it. Other people called it. That none of that's news, or that's like yesterday's news, if it was ever news at all.
But look at Dutchie.
I'm not good with female. This happens in my. This is why I can't date, because this happens in my gay relationships. They always end up being the female energy, and I don't know what to do about it. And I always end up having to be in the male role, trying to figure out what to do with their female energy.
It's just because you're not.
I'm too manly.
You're not impressed enough with what I have to offer, so you just treat me like a slut. You just use me.
I've promoted your stream many times and said,
you just use me. You smash me, but really, it's like.
Well, then why are you here? I would not hang around with somebody
because I'm a desperate slut, Jeff. That's why.
You're masochistic, codependent, dysfunctional female side, a psychologically oriented being. Embrace it. Look, we got transgender Jesus here to help you. Just open up. Let's say you want to have a Jesus moment. Let's do Jesus. Transgender Jesus, help us, lead us.
No, man, they were trying to convert me. I was on top.
Just try. Just it's peace. It's comforting and peaceful. Just in Jesus' name, please bring some peace to Barnabas.
Amen.
Reassure his fragile ego and bring him some comfort. You don't need an ego with Jesus. There's no reason to have one. He's beyond that. See, look, this is some good energy right here. Plasma, don't encourage him too much. Go back and watch the past streams. So good, we're agreed. You're neither cunt nor.
No, you just use me like a slut, and you don't think I'm good enough.
You don't have to come on. You said you were in the audience chirping away of how you wanted to give the incel perspective. I'm like, okay, let's get the incel, and all of a sudden it's me using you.
Yeah.
See, that's what a woman. That's just like a bitch. That's a bitch move.
It is.
You reverse. That's Darvo.
It's sad. It's not Darvo. I'm not denying. I'm not attacking.
That's true. It's just Arvo.
I'm not reversing victim and offender.
Reverse.
Not a Darvo. Not Darvo. But okay. All right. Well.
Well, you have one vote, and this is from one of your haters. Actually, he didn't have anything good to say about you, but he at least doesn't think you're an incel. Maybe because he's wanted.
I don't think he's a hater. I thought he was
knows
a fan.
A true incel.
Now you really broke my freaking heart. If you call Dennison a hater, but
well, it seemed like just going off the comments that he was not a fan of yours.
No, well, he doesn't like vertical streams. Neither do I. Fuck, I don't fucking blame him.
I'll try one tonight. I will. Maybe if I remember. I gotta remember to mash the button.
Yeah, you gotta go into
These
settings.
days, that's another one of those categories that got expanded until it collapsed. I'm told it means somebody who criticizes feminism, in which case that like most of us are incels.
That's
The
not really.
freak, is it you that's always saying how the panel verse is like Oprah for men and puts men in touch with their feminine side? Well, thank you for opening up to us today and letting us get to know you a little better and making yourself vulnerable. I think men need to see that. More men might need to consider doing that. I don't know if quite in this way, but it's one model.
Let's talk about what everyone talks about on the panel verse, can we?
All right, how long is this going to take?
I'm just going to try to just keep it going, honestly.
All right, get it out. Go ahead.
Everyone loves to talk about Talcott, and I didn't, for a long time, I didn't really pay it much mind. I just thought he was like a dude going through the 12 steps. It seemed kind of boring. And then I gave it like a chance, and I'm totally addicted to Talcott. I love his positive message. I love that he's solving world peace or whatever. And I think he's great. Other people think he's like some false prophet. Some people think he's some cult leader.
And no one follows him. I don't know why they think that. What about Angry Cot?
No, I follow him. I think he's great. What are you talking about?
You said the same thing about Paul Enslaved too.
Paul Enslaved is very smart. I thought he was just a cunt, but he's a very smart cunt. But he definitely has issues.
So?
You know, the way he puts his message out. He cuts out. He only like attracts the most ardent supporters, and he cuts
the
off
people
like
that can
anyone.
put up with him and tolerate him and don't have driver's licenses because they have records that can't get legal.
Yeah, like that kind of shit. And I'm trying to interested in the message, but to get through the message, if you're not just like already on board with all this crazy shit, you first have to go through like a barrage of insults and be called stupid. But he is an interesting guy. But no, I want to talk about Talcott, the Talcottian journey. The dude,
He's streaming in like 40 minutes, less than.
He's
40
streaming.
minutes.
He's streaming right now.
Talcott?
Yeah, I have him on my.
Oh, he's going early.
Yeah, Chuck is cheating on you, by the way. So is Hank.
Well, it's not really cheating. That's more codependence and sadomasochism. It's actually a credit to me that I don't offer more of that here.
You don't offer what?
What they go to Talcott for? Oh, you're right. He is streaming.
What do people go to Talcott for? Tell me.
What I just said, the sadomasochism and the codependence.
I think you should go there today and get on the panel. What do you think?
No, I got to go watch my show with my friend.
Watch what? Don't watch Stupid Survivor, please. For the life.
No, but Big Brother started, and
God, it's even worse. It's even worse.
They have a Karen on there. She's terrorizing the whole house, exactly like I said she would.
You have to listen to Chaotic Truth's take on Karens. It's really a fresh perspective, and it makes total sense.
What? How do I find it?
Chaotic Truth. Chaotic Truth.
Just type in Karen.
I don't know how to. No, I don't know if he has like a clip.
Oh.
But he says that Karens like make neighborhoods nice, and he's right. He's right.
I'm less concerned about the neighborhood. I can make that nice on my own. I don't need Karen, and more my mental health and my social well-being. And they definitely jeopardize that.
Hey, Chuck, you're cheating. You're cheating on. I see you over at Talcott's, Chuck. You're cheating on Jeff.
This is a third place. It's completely voluntary.
I see you.
Nobody's obligated to be here. Chuck has his chair on the porch with his little ashtray next to it. He can come anytime he wants.
CT says that, and he's right. If there's a Karen in the neighborhood and a bunch of like kids are out here shooting dice, drinking.
Yeah, we were those kids. I don't want the Karens around. I want a world where kids could shoot dice.
Bro, no. Like I'm coming from a West Baltimore perspective. It's a lot different than wherever the hell it is you came from. So there's a difference. But no, I can't. No thanks. I'm glad I didn't have kids. All right, but okay. So Are you going to go on Jack Talcott's, Jeff?
I'll go peek in and my maybe clown in the comments a little bit. Let's see. I see Frank is down there. Wow, I just spent my weekly time allowance for shit shows. That was a fast 10 minutes. Guess I'll have to find something else to do. Let's see if I last longer than Frank. Here, I'll put the link.
Where does it say that?
Actually, Manel, I think we're moving over to Jack Talcott's. That's the link to his episode. He's live now. Barnabas may hop on, and I'll be waving from the
Sub to
comments.
Midnight Bro Logic right there.
Yeah, do that. And I'll probably be out tonight, vertical, if I remember. If not, somebody remind me, and then we'll see what happens. Maybe I can get to my get to that 500 with the
Vertical clam.
Yeah,
You know what that is?
vertical clam. I can surmise. All right, we're gonna end on that. Nice chatting with you.
Stop.
As always, a pleasure.
Do you know that Asians have a horizontal clam? Sideways.
I've heard that. I think it was it Joshua Jones? That was.
That's why dudes like Asians so much, bro.
Bye.
It feels so good.
Take care. We'll see you.
You should try it.
All right. Take care. Jack Talcott. He's still in the back. All right. Bye, everybody.